we need to do. But the question is, how are we going to do it? And look, I come here. I get it. It's hard. And I don't come here with every answer. But here's what I know for sure. Democrats, we don't have everything we want. We don't have, look, you don't have to remind me. I go there every day. We don't have control of the House. We don't have control of the Senate. We sure as hell don't have control of the White House. But not having as much power as you want is not the same as having no power at all. We have power. We need to use it. Okay. So, I'm here in Tennessee because I'm here with 3 asks. I want us to work together on how we use the power that's available to us. And here's number 1. You got to call your senators and reps. You got to call them. You got to make a pain in the butt out of yourself. Calling, showing up at their office, sending them emails, talking to their staff to tell them about your values. And by the way, before you say I already did that and it didn't work, I just have one word for you, and that is Wednesday. This past Wednesday, we saw the first crack in the Republican Trump wall. First crack. And where did it come from? That crack, it came because we said tariffs. We don't want to start a tariff war with Canada. That's what this particular bill was. Every Democrat's on board, thinks it's pretty dumb to start a tariff war with Canada, but we got 4 Republicans to move across the aisle, and it carried. Now, I get it. It'll probably, the House may stop it, but here's the deal. When you see a crack in the wall, what do? Lower your shoulder and run into it again. All right. So that's number 1. That's number 1. Number 2, organize. Organize, organize, organize. Organize with your unions. Organize with Indivisible. Organize with the Democratic Party. Why organize? Because one voice is loud, but 2 voices are more than twice as loud. Because you give each other good ideas. Because you keep each other going when it gets kind of grim. Organizing is the heart. And for those of you who say, I've already organized, it didn't work, all I have to say to you is, Tuesday, Wisconsin we're feeling good. Oh, Elon, $25 million doesn't buy what it used to. In fact, I heard that there are now Democrats in other races hoping Elon will come to their states and bring his sacks of money. How does that happen? It happened because people on the ground organized, got the word out, and got each other to the polls. Organizing matters. So that's number 2. And number 3 is we got to tell our stories. Stories are so powerful. Understand, constitutional law, we'll do it all day long. We can, it's the legislative, it's the administration, right? And it's the judicial. But underlying all of it is people. You never get that far from what people want in this country. And stories are how we make it happen. In Save Our Schools, I put out a call a couple of days ago and said to anybody who was on the email list or on X or on Facebook or wherever we were, I said, send me your story about a public school teacher who changed your life. And then I read a whole bunch of them into the Congressional Record yesterday. I'm gonna keep doing that. But the stories have such power. They are such a reminder, for example, that our public schools are not just about this semester until the summer comes. They're about people who change our lives, and we remember it decades later. For me, I'm the daughter of a janitor. My mom worked the phones at Sears, and it was my second grade teacher, Mrs. Lee, who gathered me up into her ample bosom and whispered to me, "Miss Betsy, you could be a teacher," and it changed my life.